Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Netherworld Demon Super Janemba and just how good he is in DBZ Dokkan Battle. So basically, to cut a long story short, we're looking at a super easy aim. I have him pretty high link leveled up, but I unfortunately don't have him at max link level. So although he is pretty much rank 10 and he's rank 10 in big bad bosses and all the ones that matter, he's not fully rank 10. So Netherworld Demon Super Janemba, he's an INT type lead of Ki +3, HP attack and defense of 90%, causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense on his super. He has Ki +2, attack and defense of 200%, guards all attacks, high chance of evasion and before attacking, and additional 20% chance of evasion. If he's the first or third character to obtain a Ki Sphere, he will have an additional 20% evasion, which will push him up to the 90% mark in total, and you'll give all allies Ki +2 and defense of 40%. When receiving an attack, he gets attack and defense of 100%, and for every attack received or evaded, he gets 50% attack up to 200%. After evading an attack, he will launch an additional super for 4 turns, and when there's a super class enemy, he'll get 200% defense and attacks effective against all types. When there's an extreme class enemy, defense of 100% and a great chance of attacks being effective against all types. When he is being built, I highly suggest you build him. Look, so he has attack effective against all types. For me personally, I would highly suggest that you build him. Obviously evasion I think is very good, because you can round out that 90% evasion he has and really elevate it to an even higher degree. But then you're probably wanting to look at something like additionals, I guess, to maximize the attacks effective against all types. Although that being said, I personally think crit is better. Attacks effective against all types feels less and less effective to me. The more bosses have damage reduction, have high defense, have big health pools, the multiplier is great, but it just doesn't feel as impactful as it probably should be. So for me, I would say even crit is probably an okay bet to go, just in terms of understanding and trying to run the absolute best version of Janemba possible. Like I said, with that being said, obviously evasion is something that's incredibly helpful and could result in some pretty good performances, and obviously makes him incredibly reliable defensively when evasion is available. So that ability to evade, that ability to pretty much have nigh on 90+% evasion before taking an attack, and then having obviously very high evasion still afterwards, is very good. So yeah, obviously, for me, I kind of want to prioritize crit and just focus on that, because I think it'll augment his damage. Got a lot of additionals built in, got really good evasion already. So for me, crit and evasion makes sense. I do understand he's got attack effective against all types. It doesn't feel as impactful to me as traditionally it does. But yeah, you could definitely go additionals there to really maximize on that. Overall, I think either is fine. I think if you're maximizing additionals and doing evasion, I think it's okay. If you're going to maximize crit and do evasion, I think it's okay. He really does so much stuff really, really well that it's not a terrible build either way you go. I think you'll come out okay. He's just a really good unit in that sense. Obviously, in terms of an effort point of view, link leveling is going to be your biggest boost in terms of performance. By link leveling him and giving him level 10 big bad bosses, level 10 metamorphosis, you're making considered very big changes to how he operates. You're giving him a much better foundation to work off of, and he'll be a lot more consistent overall. And that's just how one of those things work. You know, the link leveling is very crucial for him. It makes a huge difference for him. Big bad bosses is crucial for him. All of those things together make him far more impressive. Overall, I think Janemba is really, really good. I think he excels in what he is meant to be. He is an evasion-centric tank. In events where evasion is disabled, he's not going to work so well. Not that he's going to be bad, because he's still got guard, he's still got decent defense, but he's not going to be able to tank. But when evasion is up, this guy is going to be really, really good. Incredibly consistent and incredibly strong performing unit. Obviously, key links to highlight would be Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, etc. generally speaking, he's got a good link set. He links up well with Boo units, he links up well with Frieza units, he links up well with Kulu units, he even links up okay with some Zamasu units, Buhan units. He's got a decent link set for an extreme unit because he's got shocking speed, fear and faith, multiple link sets. He's got big bad bosses, the most crucial extreme link, and then he's got metamorphosis, which is still pretty good, and he obviously has fierce battle being a Dokkan unit. So overall, he's got a good link set, very solid foundation. I for one think he's great, and I don't need a really long video to show you because I think I saw enough with everything going on. So yeah, really good unit, really impressed by his EZA.